You can hear their voices. I know something great coming out of you. Hear me. Mama may not be here to see it. Oh, God, today. Who? Daddy may not be here to see it. Hear me. Your ex may not be here to see your child walk across the stage. But the pain is the purpose. Nobody understands. The Bible said, the disciples said, no, there is no way we can feed all of these people. Rabbi means teacher. There is no way we can do this. He says, you are so right. Oh, you walked with me so long and you finally got it right. You can't do it. You told the truth. See, you can't get frustrated by somebody telling you the truth. You can't do it. And so when you hear the voices of your mother, you hear the voices of your father, you hear the voices of your ex that took your confidence and crushed it and told you, no, you can't be nothing. Just like one of my ex told me, you can't rub two nickels together. Like one of my ex told me, you're the ugliest woman I've ever seen in my life, but I married you. Take all of those ancient voices from your past and let God show them that I needed you to buffet them so that I can produce the diamond that you see before you right now. You're right. You're not supposed to be here because you were not part of the purpose. You were there for the buffering. I'm speaking to 2,211 people because a diamond can only be made through the cutting. And I use your enemy to cut you. Iron sharpens iron. And they're sharp with their tongue. But he is sharper with his purpose to produce the very thing they said they could never see. And so tell him thank you for talking to me like that. Thank you for the forked tongue. Because it was your words that helped produce the purpose why I'm here. Hear me, the Bible said. They stood up before Jesus. And they told Jesus the truth. Send them away because we don't have enough. He said, you're right. You don't. I do. And anytime you feel like I can't take it, or anytime you feel, Felicia Hicks, that I can't make it, speak and say, I am here because this pressure is producing my purpose. Some of the greatest breakthroughs came from a breakup. And some of the greatest deliverance came through a shut door. Because of the purpose. You may not understand. If he says, I know the plans that I have for you, it is his plans. You can't think like he does. You can't speak nothing over my life damnable because you can't produce a hell to put me in, my friend. There is something that everyone has as purpose. I remember scrolling and there was a story of a woman that was moving, hear me, by way of Holy Spirit. She was moving and she began to pick up a box. And every time she would pick up a box, bam, the door would shut. She was getting frustrated in her faith because she had a deadline that she had to be out of this house by a specific time. Someone better get ready because you're about to move because you, hold on, hear me, that closing cost ain't got nothing to do with the move of God, hear me. You better pack your box because you're getting ready to finally relocate. Watch this. This woman was moving, hear me, by way of Holy Spirit. And so the door began to slam and so she went back out and she began to pick up another box. And in the middle of her diverting around another box, she tripped on, watch this, she tripped on a rock and she said, dang. So now she's getting frustrated because now her pinky toe done hit a rock and she still got to move the stuff. And she is a single mother moving for the greater good of her family. Watch this. And so she now picks up another box. So she said, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put the boxes and I'm going to, and she was getting frustrated. Watch this. Hear me because I've got to speak to your anxiety. Your anxiety will make you miss God. Your anxiety will make you miss God. And so be anxious for nothing, hear me. And so she began to feel her anxiety and she dropped the box and she said, oh, I can't do this by myself. I can't do it by myself. Yes, you can, baby. Let me encourage my women all over the world, brothers. I know you're on here, but it's something about a single woman. It's something about a woman that's raising her kids and don't have what she needs. I am here to tell you, God is about to provide. He will provide. Watch this. She began to get frustrated, and instead of her, watch this, instead of her giving up, she took a whoo. She took a breather. Instead of her saying, look, I'm not moving, hear me, Dr. Vaughn, watch this. She took a break. She said, she got her anxiety under control. But Linda Mills, she got her anxiety under control. She said, I got to move because God provided. You're about to provide a way to escape, hear me. Erica Marie, hear me by way of Holy Spirit. A voice began to speak to her. Pick up that rock and put the rock as a doorstop. Open the door, Lady Aye, A-Y-E. Open the door. Place the rock in front of the door. And she began to move faster. Why, Carol Carter Bushbaum? Because the voice helped her in her frustration.